Some things on my mind which I've talked about before, I think, and it's about the internet and the earth. I'm seeing the internet as being essentially like a brain for the earth. So you have the earth and then you have the internet as a brain for the earth. Now, I'm looking at the figures for the human brain. Apparently, there are 85 billion neurons in the human brain. And that number is so staggering I simply can't understand it. And apparently, the human population on Earth is 8 billion people. So I'm thinking, if we regard people, a whole person, as being the same as a neuron, then the Earth has 8 billion neurons. So the brain for the Earth has 8 billion neurons in it. So I am seeing an individual person, a human being, as being the same as a neuron. And so each person is a neuron and they're interconnected via the internet. So if we regard the Earth as having its own brain in the shape of the internet, then the implications are staggering. Because if we think about how the human brain works and how it functions and its capacity and its capabilities, if we have created essentially a brain for the Earth in the shape of the internet, the implications are absolutely awesome. It just blows my mind to think that we might have created a brain for the Earth. And we're increasing the neurons all the time by having children. So the brain is growing in complexity every day. And we also have computers which maybe to an extent could be considered neurons as well. So if we have the whole internet like a brain for the earth, the potential is awesome. I mean, what would it mean if the whole earth had its own brain? And I'm thinking there's lots of planets out there with lots of populations of aliens or whatever. And so those planets have their own brains as well. And if those planets interact with us and every other planet, then the whole universe, in a sense, can have its own brain. A single entity, a single brain to do every thought you could imagine. It's just staggering to see the Earth as having its own brain in the shape of the internet. And the potential is awesome for what might happen in the future. It's just staggering.